So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That pass has been well intercepted. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Guti has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number
And here's Messi.
Casemiro.
Can he get it through? And that is expertly dealt with. India yet to have an attempt on goal. Eze. Vitinha. Albert Ferrer does well to stand firm and defend it. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Pelé. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and space here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Olise. Guti. Now it's Pelé. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Odo. Van Dijk. India are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Casemiro. And it's Cruyff. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Pelé. He could be in here. It's Pelé! What a wonderful goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
India have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played back in. Guti simply... And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
India, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. India carrying a 1-goal lead. Gives it back. Eze. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Eze! Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Van Bronckhorst has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Olise. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. Threads one in, and the through ball. He has found the way through. Chooses to go back. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's picked his way through. And it's Guti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And Messi! He should have put that one away.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
I think we're just about done here. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. India looking to pass their way through. Now it's Cruyff, played out wide. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no... And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Tries to pass it through. Seedorf.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked out the run. And the shot! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. India have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So a breakthrough already. Now it's Pele. Now can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. Pirlo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Looking to play him in. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Howson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Picked out brilliant, real chance! Threads one in. Rodri spots it and intercepts. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is a great pick out. It's Pele! He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rodri has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Messi with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! That was travelling. Costa Corta. Rodri. And it's Hullet. Xavi Alonso with the slide tackle there. Guti. Now it's Pele. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Out towards the flank.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. And that is a little undercooked. And that's really well manoeuvred. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
No, that's been intercepted. And here's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Messi. And this is a chance!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And this is chance, surely! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. They get a throw in. Xavi Alonso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Guti does really well to win the ball there. Van Bronckhorst is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Zanetti eases the ball away from him. Van Bronckhorst. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, it's fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete. Oh, that is a bit special.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
Number 14.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him.
India simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter.
And he's had a hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And he's worked it through. And this is Pele! Cruyff!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now a chance for a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
All square again into the dying minutes. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor.
And a shot! Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
And Messi! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here.
Great feat, that.
Oh, important interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. Still goalless. Guti. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pele. Pele.
Such good technique.
Pele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
Bellingham. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. It's Pele! It's Seedorf! India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Guti goes short. Messi. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Eto'o. Thuram. Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, super ball. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
This is the sort of thing he craves.
Messi! Terrific save by Abbiati! Guti gets it away. India are looking to go forward now. Pele, he's found a way through. It's Pele!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Albert Ferrer. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pele. Cafu gets over and intercepts. Messi. This looks promising. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
India clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be, just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! And one more try! He scores! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Bellingham. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. And it's Neymar. Spread out to the left. Neymar. Showing great feet there. It carries far too far and out of play. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lovely shot at goal! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Pele! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 2.
India have their second corner now.
20. Isco. Number 10.
And it's been taken short. And that's played in low.
Neymar.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Coming on the field. Number 25.
Neatly clipped into space.
Number 15.
India perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Number
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception.
Number 7. David
Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. And it's Messi. Pele. It's Pele! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
India have their third corner. Messi with the short one. Hangs one, he rises! It's in! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Baresi goes sliding in. And he's going to have his name taken.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pele. Now it's Puskas.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
India have got it back and they'll have another go.
India really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Puskas.
6 added minutes.
Bellingham given the lift of his goal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, nicely intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Guti. Stoichkov. Guti. And that has been slung wide. It's Pele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nicely aimed pass. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Messi. Oh, nice touch. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Messi! Decent hit from there. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. No goals as yet. Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zanetti. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the most accurate pass. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Pele. Pele powering forward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Cruyff. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That is a brilliant interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Batistuta in acres of space out wide. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Vardiol. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Batistuta. Threads one in. Oh, well played. And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rodri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Thuram calmly anticipates. And still we await the first breakthrough. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Out towards the flank. Stoichkov. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Cruyff. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Number 18, Xabi Alonso.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through.
Number 6.
And this is Roberto. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
Header! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move. He's had a shot!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Puskas! Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Messi, look at the space here. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what... Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, we're on the way. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I've heard only good things about this player, João Neves, Peter. He's very good under pressure, plays with an awful lot of courage, always wants to get on the ball, and positionally, very, very sound. He's a real asset for any team at number 6 or an 8.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Great ball and he charged for a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
This their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's hit it long. Now it's Pelé. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Looking to go deep. Cleared away. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. And that has been cut short. India, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. He shifted it to the flank. Lobbed in behind, and he's intervened well there. Looking for the run. Guti has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pele, now it's Cruyff, and that could set him on his way. Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Pele, and he's lost his man here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Azar. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Xavi Alonso knocks it into space. It's played through for him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
There will be 1 minute and a
Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. And the through ball. Great chance! That's another chance! And it's a goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but he... And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
India can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Cruyff. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now that's well seen too. Oh, give it away. And he's away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has put paid to that. Played into space. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now.
And the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's a searching pass. Nice bit of skill, and he rises! He will be livid with himself. Thuram.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. Milan find a position of real strength now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Cruyff.
Such good technique.
Oh, just skips Cruyff! Loose ball, he's been caught on it here. In he goes again! He has done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Albert Ferrer promptly on. And the referee brings it to a close. India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling.